What's up with y'all? What's the deal? It's me and Nopings, and today I'm back playing my boy Dr. Mundo in the Baron lane. Now today we're going to be playing up against a Warwick matchup, and this Echo on the enemy team was definitely a skilled player. So this is definitely an interesting game for y'all to watch. Now as y'all know, it's a new season. There's a lot of new changes on the map. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright y'all, welcome to the new season, new Mundo, as I should know. And recently I've been playing around with Heartsteel Rush Mundo. Now recently in the community tab, somebody was asking me why I stopped running Warmogs Mundo, and the main reason for that it really doesn't have anything to do that there's something wrong with the item. I just tend to swap items depending on how I feel during the game, and I feel like this week I've just really been liking rushing down Heartsteel on Mundo. Now Warmogs and Heartsteel have completely different play styles. Warmogs is a faster play style where you're just playing for plates and getting your regen. Heartsteel is mainly, it's a slow burning type of build where it's gonna slowly stack up your Heartsteel procs. You're gonna scale into late game, and you're just gonna play for that mid to late. Simple. So yeah, Warwick actually burned his flash earlier, so Nunu comes in for the gank here. Ends up landing the snowball for the knockup. End up dropping the Q auto to secure the kill on the Warwick. And honestly, that's really good looks, especially an early kill on the Warwick. And usually this matchup is pretty hard, especially with his sustain. But due to the fact that we did pink the brush earlier, it made the gank very easy for the Nunu. Nonetheless, though, we're gonna be building into our Heartsteel here, and this enemy Echo is definitely becoming an issue for my team, especially with that kill he picked up on the Nunu. But yeah, y'all, walking into lane here, if you guys haven't noticed, I did swap out my summoner spells for Ghost and Flash, and my main reasons for that is since I am building into that Heartsteel, I really just want to be looking for the mid to late game scaling, and Ignite does fall off mid to late, and especially in the late game is kind of useless. Also, having that extra mobility, especially late game, is gonna help me stick onto the carries and easily access the back line when needed. So I really struggled with getting onto the back line, and especially this season, if I'm not able to carry my team, chances are we're going to end up losing the game. So I really take priority in making sure I am winning the lane and I'm not making any risky plays, which is why you do see I paint the brush here. But yeah, though, Nunu is coming in for the game. Really just playing passive here. I ended up landing my Q. We walking in, pop my ghost, and he ends up dying to the Nunu. So as you can see, really just holding the freeze and having that pink ward in the brush definitely gives the jungler an incentive to gank your lane. So y'all definitely should try to pick up a pink ward if you do have a slight lead into your opponent. It will just help you to snowball a lot easier. But yeah, though, we ended up swapping out last stand for Demolish here, so I will be looking for a couple plates. Best thing about Demolish is level 5 to level 6. If you do get a kill, you could actually look to pick up 2 plates off the turret. But yeah, though, we use 54 gold off of our Heartsteel at this point, and I'm just going to wait for my Heartsteel before I even try anything crazy into this Warwick, because trading health with the Warwick is dead, just shooting itself in the foot. As you can see, I'm definitely giving the Warwick the respect he needs at this point, even with me having a slight lead onto him. Honestly, definitely not risking giving a kill back into him is very important here, because due to the fact that he did visit the gray screen twice, there's a chance that he might have an item up here. So really just not trying to risk it, and especially the fact that he did bring Ignite into lane, the odds are definitely not in my favor. Alright y'all, so right here, since Warwick is actually pretty pushed up in lane, I'm gonna hold a freeze here, and Nunu is coming for the gank. So I'm really just baiting here. Warwick is still stepping up. Nunu comes in with the snowball here, really just gonna be respecting the Warwick's damage. We'll flash in here, pop my ultimate, and easily start taking out this Warwick for another kill. Now with that being said, since he is back to the lobby, I will look to pick up a couple plates, get my Heartsteel, and look for recall. Simple. Alright, y'all, so while we calling back to base here, I'm really thinking about picking up a Rick Treads into the Echo, the Vex, and the Braum, which all do AP damage here. And I'm really just taking that into account, especially the fact that the Echo is pretty fed. So I will queue up the Rick Treads buys here, and we're gonna walk back into lane. I do know that Warwick definitely has a lot of healing in his kit, so I will be looking for a Thornmail buy as well. But now that we do have the Heart Steel in our possession, I can actually look for a short trade into Warwick when needed. But yeah, y'all, I feel like this season, especially the armor ensemble or the herald, is definitely the most broken objective, especially early to mid game. It's definitely way better than first Drake, and I feel like you just get so much value off of it, mainly off the fact that you do get the charge off of the armored ensemble, and it does break into 3 different parts. And they really do push fast, and it's very detrimental if it is pushed into your lane. But yeah, y'all, now that we do have the Heartstone here, whenever the Heartstone proc is available, I will be taking an interaction into the Warwick. The only issue here right now is mainly the fact that we don't have anti-heal, and I'm really just trying to work around that. So Warwick ends up flashing into the Nunu. He is triggered. He did get yanked 3 times. I end up rotating as well, collecting the Heartstone proc. Nunu ends up backing up. I end up collecting the kill on the Warwick, clicking my ultimate, chasing down the Vex, collecting the Heartstone proc, and sending her back to the lobby. Simple. And yeah, we collected the double kill. Now from here, I'm gonna just look to take out the first T1, get my Merc Treads, and go from there. Simple. Alright, y'all, so now that we did take out the T1, we are sitting on a lot of gold here, so I will be able to pick up the Merc Treads and possibly a Bramble Vest as well. And once we do get the Chainmail plus the Bramble Vest into the Warwick, this lane is finally unplayable for him. Alright, y'all, so walking back into lane here, I'm definitely becoming a problem. Really just gonna be looking for a push that on the T2 at this point. Really just looking to stack on my Heartstone, and I've really been liking getting to this Spirit Visage. Spirit Visage is such a broken item, especially on Mundo. I've also been trying to go Spirit Visage second if the enemy team is heavy AP. Only reason I did not instantly go into Spirit Visage is mainly the fact that we are versing this Warwick here. Other than that, I would have went that anyways. Warwick wants to contest the Scorpion here. I do have my Bramble Vest, so this is really nothing. Really just baiting them out, waiting until last second to pop my ultimate, pop my ult to take down the Warwick. End up chasing down the Braum here. I do have full sums. It's really nothing to pop a ghost on him, so I pop the ghost, end up taking out the Braum as well. And we are insanely strong at this point, especially due to the fact that the enemy does have 3 AP champs. But yeah, at this point, I'm gonna just recall, pick up my components for Spirit Visage, and I'm definitely a problem for the enemy team. And I'm really just getting to the point where I'm actually just going to be able to force turrets behind this Warwick whenever I feel necessary. I really do want to interact with the Echo because he is pretty strong at this point as well. But yeah, though, the main threats is mainly this Echo and the Samira on the enemy team, so definitely going to be having to watch out for them. Other than that, though, I'm in a pretty good state at this point to where I can easily 1v2 or 1v3 when needed. Alright, y'all, so objective is up right now, so I will take this opportunity to look for the T2. I really don't expect anybody to come and contest me here, mainly off the fact that objective is up. So I will just take this opportunity to take the turret here. Samir is coming to contest. I will just set my sights on turret instantly. Really not doing too much damage to me, just looking for rundowns at this point. So yeah, end up hitting with the flash E. She ends up going down. I am setting on my ult here, not really too afraid. Vex ends up ulting me. I pop my ult. We instantly start damaging up the Vex here. I pop Ghost, just looking for rundowns. Getting stunned doesn't matter. Quicker with the E, she ends up going down. Was going to run down the Braum, but did not want to get too greedy here. We are sitting on a lot of gold, so I will take B's here. We do have Spirit Visage buys, and it's good luck. Alright, so next item on the chopping block, I do decide to go Mantle of the 12th Hour. Main reason for this item pickup is because it gives me armor, health, and magic resist. Also, it also gives me that Sterix Gauge type of proc to where I will regen at low HP. So it's basically I'm getting 2 ults for the price of 1 little item. So I definitely see the value on this item pickup. Nonetheless though, this Echo is definitely becoming an issue, and he's my main threat because Echo has high mobility. He's kind of hard for me to lock down, and my Q really doesn't do enough slow for me to actually catch up to him. Nonetheless though, there's a lot of stuff going on in the bot lane, so I will just take this timeout to take out the T3 from the enemy team. And this is what I'm really liking about building Demolish on Mundo, is just the fact that I'm able to threaten their base even faster, and I could really just full on ignore this Warwick and take his T3 right in front of his eyes. Simple. I will look for fights here. Actually, now I'm gonna look to back up, mainly off the fact that I don't know how many people are coming from me, and Echo is rotating as well. So I just instantly path away from him. We're just gonna walk out with the ghost, and we're good to go. Simple. Almost have my Mantle of the 12th Hour as well, so I'm feeling very strong right here. But yeah, I ended up trying to match the Echo here. Low-key trying to shut him down, get some gold out for him. He ends up respecting me. I will just collect that Heartsteel proc. Warwick's here as well. I will collect that Heartsteel proc off of him as well. He ends up overstaying a little bit. He ends up going down. Got him with the E, sent him back to the lobby. But yeah, the team is pretty grouped up here. I would love for a team fight to pop off. Looks like the enemy team might be taking bait. Echo ends up going in. I'm really just watching that Echo. He ends up ulting out, is what it is. Wanted to chase down the Samira. Samira ends up going down. We end up walking away here. I end up ulting for the Vex. She thought she could escape. Not happening. We end up picking up that legendary off the Vex. Was looking for the Echo here, but I mean, he could just dash over the wall. Nothing much I could really do. But we do have the Mantle of the 12th Hour up for buys here, and it's really good looks from here. The game is finally in my control. But yeah, we do see the Echo trying to escape here. I was looking for a play on the Echo, really trying to catch up to him, but the Warwick ends up soaking the snowball off the Nunu. Warwick will end up going down here. Echo ends up picking the kill on the Nunu. I really wish I focused the Echo down there instead of the Warwick, but it is what it is. Just taking random fights, collecting my Heartsteel procs. That's really what's important to me at this point. And yeah, we do have big buys in the shop, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Alright, y'all, so right here it's starting to get a little bit dicey. Enemy team is closing in on us. I will end up soaking Vex ult from my Tristana. Really just trying to body block the damage from my team. They're really trying to focus me down here. They just don't have the damage. Samira ends up taking out my Tristana. I will focus on Samira. Echo ends up rotating here, so I end up respecting it. Just collecting my Heartsteel procs and really walking away. Just gonna respect it. My team's not alive. It's not worth the risk of throwing this game into the enemy team. But yeah, though, I'm gonna just farm up. Still sitting on the Mantle, the 12th Hour buy. Definitely sitting on a lot of gold here. So yeah, we're gonna take the recall, pick up my Mantle, and it's good looks from here. Alright, y'all, so with the Mantle in possession, I will look to pick up the Gargoyles, and it wouldn't be a Mundo game if we didn't finish last item with that Titanic, bro. And me just securing Titanic means that late game I will be a real threat into the back line, and I can actually carry this game 1v9. So yeah, though, we're actually gonna take Baron here. Kind of risky, especially knowing the fact that Echo is alive, but I mean, it's what it is. Gonna see if we can take this Baron here. Vest comes in, Nunu ends up getting Baron. A fight ends up popping off, Nunu ends up dying. At this point, I was really contemplating whether I should just run away or not. I end up going the long route, trying to run out here. Really just getting slowed by the Echo, really nowhere to go. My flash was up in a few seconds as well. It's really a shame. We end up going down, giving away the shutdown. But I mean, we did survive for long there. We did survive for long there. It was about time I did go down. Main issue, there is an objective up, but I mean, bright side of it is we did pick up the burn. Anyways, y'all, hopping out of base, I am running towards the fight that's popping off. Echo ends up taking out the Nunu. I really just want to get a kill. Looking for the Samira. Samira definitely has a lot of mobility on her. Surviving for mad long. She burns flash as well. I will end up taking her out though, nonetheless. Brand ends up picking up the kill. We will look to take out the T3 on the bot lane. Echo ends up ulting here, nearly taking me out. Really just trying to look for rundowns. Landed the Q. He ends up flashing. Got slowed by his Q. It is what it is. We end up one tapping the T3. And honestly, was kind of looking to end out the game. But we just did not have the resources. Warwick ends up getting took out by the brand. Really just trying to take full advantage of the brand buff here. Trying to push in all the waves. Vex ends up making an engage onto the brand. Brand ends up getting popped by the Vex. Really just looking to help my team. My team gets popped. Is what it is. Nothing I could do. Looking to take out the Braum here. Tristana ends up getting taken out as well. Not really good looks. Still looking for pushes onto the Nexus. Nunu ends up going in deep here. I do not know the reason why. It's a bit mad. We end up taking kills onto the Samira. Braum and Echo are trying to kill me here, but at this point I'm pretty fed. I don't see it happening in a million years. So I'm taking this 2v1. Really can't really do anything. I am setting on my ultimate as well. But yeah, though, Warwick ends up going in here. I end up popping my ultimate. Really just backing up, playing at 1v9. I was waiting for the minion wave to crash here. Really wanted to auto Nexus. It is what it is. Just couldn't get the auto. We did end up picking up the Echo though, nonetheless. So yeah, y'all, I will end up running out here. We do have Titanic buys, and the best thing about this Elder is up. So with that kill on Echo, I pretty much secure our objectives for late game, and at this point they're cooked. So now that we picked up our Titanic, we're gonna run straight to objective here. Echo is down. There's nothing much the enemy team can really do without the jungler, especially late game. Junglers are the most valuable people on the team. So yeah, we end up taking Elder. We move for Baron, and I guess you guys can know what's next. So yeah, we end up starting Baron here. Warwick is actually looking for pushes on the T1. He still hasn't taken the T1. That's kind of mad, but gonna look for kills here. I am Elder buffed. Not even worth the ultimate at this point. Just basic auto attacks. He ends up going down. We're gonna end up pushing in the lane with my team at this point, and we're gonna be looking to close out the match. So a fight ends up breaking up in the mid lane. I end up getting myself involved. Echo is there as well. Echo's really trying to run away. I end up full porting for him. We chasing him down. I will not allow him to escape this time. So yeah, I will end up sniping him with a dirty Q. He ends up going down. Mad satisfying when you get kills with the Elder Dragon buff. But yeah, whole enemy team is dead. Just gonna look to close out the game. But especially this season, I feel like we should really highlight the armored ensemble pickup, and really just looking to scale with your team to actually get the W. But yeah, we will be picking up this dub. So I hope y'all did enjoy this video. But without further ado, let's just see how we did this game. So yeah, we are currently sitting Emerald 4 2-star. As of recently, I'm actually setting Emerald 3, so definitely made some progress from this recording. It is what it is though. We pick up that S rating. They did add a new stat screen. Definitely looks nice. We end up taking home the MVP, finishing off the game 13 1 and 8. So if y'all did enjoy this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe, and leaving a comment below about how y'all feel about this season. Nonetheless, it's Nopings. I have to catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.